Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Telisa from Roessein Art. Today I'm going to show you how to engrave surfaces that are made of plastic. So be sure to keep watching. Okay, so before we start our project, I want to show you what it would look like if we were to engrave a plastic surface like this in high RPM versus low RPM. So this is actually an old style hotel keychain, which is made of plastic. So I'm going to use a 1mm burr for this test. And so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm gonna go all the way up high to 35,000 RPM. Okay, here we go. Slowly but surely, as you can see, it's really hard to control the lines. I'm doing a letter L, by the way, again, my favorite capital letter. Now I'm pausing it, and can you see this? It's like chewing up the plastic surface because the rotation per minute was way too high. So I'm turning it down all the way to 7 RPM. There you go, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate how it would look like at this speed. Okay, it did went up a little bit, but it's okay. I'm doing capital letter L again. As you can tell, it is so much easier and so much smoother. Easier to control the line when I do this at lower speed. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it closer to you so you can see the difference of the lines when you're using low speed versus high speed. So between 7 to 9K RPM is the right speed. So let's go on to the next project. Now, when it comes to plastic surface like this packaging of this beauty product, it easily scratches. So you want to use a Uni Posca, not a Stabilo oil pencil, to draft the surface. So I'm gonna write the word lovely on this beauty product. Okay, now it's ready to be engraved. Okay, I'm going to use the same burr, which is 1mm, and we're gonna go low at between 7 to 9,000 RPM. And okay, let's get engraving. Okay, so I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna clean up the draft and the dust so then I can see the lines. And I'm using a rubbing alcohol to clean up that draft lines. Okay, I'm just wiping it off with paper towel gently. Now, as I see here, I feel like I need to add more lines just to add more weight because it is a faux calligraphy. So, and I noticed that some parts were too faint, so I'm adding more weight. Okay, I'm just gonna fix a little bit more as I see some parts were not engraved properly, so just want to make sure they're all engraved, so when I rub and buff it, it's showing the color. Okay, so I'm going to add color and I'm gonna use rub and buff in silver. So in order to do that, I'm going to grab a cotton bud, and we're actually only gonna need a very tiny bit of the rub and buff. It's just that much. And just gonna go over that engraved area, all over it. And then I'm going to remove the excess of that rub and buff with a Kleenex. And there you have it, an engraved plastic surface. So I'm going to compare the material packaging of these two beauty products. They both look like metals, but this one is real and this one isn't. Now, as you can see here closely, when I engrave this, so this is a coated metal. When I engrave this, you can see the metallic silver color popping out. So I did not have to use rub and buff to get that silver color. It just the silver is the metallic part is showing. Whereas this one, this is not real metal. This is actually plastic, as you can tell, but they want to look like it's plastic. So what I did exactly the same. I did low RPM, engrave it in low RPM, which is about 7,000. And I added rub and buff. So it looks like that metallic part is popping out like this guy. So yeah, so sometimes you will see some products that look like metallic, but it's not. But yeah, so this is what happens when both of them are metallic and this one is pretending. If you like this tutorial, make sure you comment, like, and share. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe for the next video and turn on the notification. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!